Hello and welcome to another oorail video. In this video we're taking a quick look at the special edition Flying Scotsman from Hornby. This particular special edition came out in the early 2000s, and this particular model features the Flying Scotsman as it was between 1966 and 1972. This particular model has the dual tenders. It's tender driven, so this middle tender here with the LNER on it is the actual motorized tender, and the 4472, which is the water tender that's behind it, basically is just a regular empty tender, and the locomotive itself is unpowered. It's pretty much the same style as the normal Flying Scotsman, the 075 model that you normally get from Hornby that we featured it before with the chugging sound restoration from the 1970s. So it's pretty much the same model. There's a couple of differences. Obviously, it's got the dual tender. The motor is in the tender as opposed to in the locomotive, and this one also features the private owner crest on the side of the locomotive. So this is just a brief video just to show you the special edition. You can still pick them up on eBay. I got this one on eBay from the UK about a month or so ago, and it cost about £100 or so, so it wasn't too bad. There's one on eBay this past week here in the States, and it went for a little bit over £100. It was like £130, £140. So that's the kind of price range you're looking at, but it's a really nice model and it's pretty unique. It's got the, like I said, it's got the dual tenders, and it's also got the private owner crest on the side of it. So we'll pan around and take another quick look at it in detail, and then we'll let you know what the announcement is. Okay, so for the last few months you've seen various videos from oorail, and that's basically been the first phase of a project that we've been working on. The whole idea behind the oorail project is to help preserve the history of British railways, not just through railway modelling, but through collecting photos and making those photos that were in private collections available to the public and also available to future generations. So we've been collecting photos, whether it be 35mm or slides and negatives, black and white in color, for the last couple of months. We already had a pretty extensive private collection, but now we've been trying to add to that in purchasing slides and negatives with the copyright from various collectors who are retiring and thinning out their collections. So we've been very specific about the photos we've been looking for. We did initially get a bulk of photos that were just trying to collect different classes of diesel and steam locomotives. But over the last few months now, we've actually been targeting specific regions and areas that are good for railway modeling, perhaps photos that may not have entirely aesthetic value, but are more useful to railway modelers for taking details and so on from trackside, as well as just how things looked in reality. So we're about to enter the second phase of the oorail project, and we're going to continue to push videos like this on YouTube, where we're aiming to get between 2 or 3 a week. You know, some weeks we're not going to manage that, other weeks we're going to manage probably more than that. So we hope that you enjoy these videos and that they're useful, and we'll continue to make them available. But the second phase is actually going to be making photos available, not just individually, but in collections through print as well as online books. So our first book that we're pleased to announce today is now available on Blurb. There's a now bookstore link on our main page. So if you go to the Double Oorail channel, or you go to doubleoorail.com, you'll see that there's now a Double Oorail bookstore. And right now it's only got one book in there, but we've got a range of books planned for the next couple of months. So hopefully you'll find those useful. And one of the things that we've done with the book is actually, it's not just photos. There's a little bit of information. There's large versions of the photos. We don't want to just give low quality small photos. This Flying Scotsman book that we just released actually has 24 previously unpublished photos, and we'll actually add some more photos to our photos.doubleoorail.com site. So any of the photos that you see in the book plus some additional ones will be available on photos.doubleoorail.com, and you'll actually be able to purchase the photos in either in electronic form or in print form. And the prints range from just small prints that you might hang on your wall to some of these very cool photo float kind of floating frameless large scale prints. So if there's a photo you really like and you see it in the book, or you just see it through the website, you can order that and have it shipped to you. All the proceeds go and help us not only expand the model railway here and buy more rolling stock and buy more photos, but it also helps us look at other projects as well. So as the sales go up, we can do more and more stuff. So hopefully if you like the project, you might check that out, and if it's something you like, go ahead and purchase something, and hopefully you can help us keep this project going for quite some time. So like I said, if you like the photos and the format of the book, please let us know. You can either comment on this video here, or you can drop us an email to locoshed@doubleoorail.com, or just let us know via Twitter. We'll be interested to find out what you think of this book. This is a small format book, and if you like it, we may make it available in a larger format. But we're really interested in finding out what you think of the photo index at the end of the book. Rather than putting text overlays on a lot of the photos, we left the photos in high quality format on each page, and then at the end of the book we actually indexed them visually with as much information as we had on those photos. Some of the photos have more detail than others, as they were taken by my father, but some of the other photos that have less detail are ones that we purchased, and so they don't have all the information available. So hopefully you enjoy the book and the photos, and we'll be adding a lot of photos to photos.doubleoorail.com. I think we have upwards of 5,000 or 6,000 photos that we'll be uploading over the next couple of months, and we've got those divided up into locomotive classes. So I hope you enjoy the rest of this video, and if you like this, please comment or subscribe. Thanks.